again. Hola chicos. We're going to have a little look at some foods in Spanish, and then I'm going to give you an activity that you can do to practice learning some foods in Spanish. I'm not going to teach you all of the words for different foods. Some of them you might know already. It would take me a long time to get through all of the foods in Spanish, because there are lots and lots of different kinds. But I'll give you some useful ones, and then I'd love you to go away and try and find some different ones for foods that you might eat more often and would like to know more, like to know the words for. So, vamos. So the first word that we're going to learn, if you can see my little picture, is manzana. So obviously it's an apple en español. I'll say it again, manzana. Muy bien. And this is what the word looks like in Spanish. So it looks like this. Man, like a man. Fan, a. And there's that tricky sound again, where the Z doesn't make a Z sound, it makes a F. So manzana. Here we go. Manzana. So we've done apple, manzana. The next fruit that we're going to look at is a pear. In Español, it's muy parecido. It's very similar to the English, and it's pera. Can you say pera? Pera. Muy bien. And then it looks like this. Pera. The letters, if you look, are very, they're the same letters as we use in the English word for pear. The R and the A are the other way round. And it sounds a little bit like pear as well. So, pera. Your turn. Pera. Muy bien. Okay. The next word. Sorry for my dodgy drawing. I'm not very good at drawing some fruits. These are strawberries. And I'll give you the singular. The one for one strawberry is fresa. Can you say fresa? Your turn. Muy bien. Fresa. Okay, and then we'll have, this is what the word looks like, so we can see it again. Fresa. Fresa. And it's really similar. If you know, the French word for strawberry is fraise, and it's from the same root word in Latin for strawberry, because a lot of languages share some of the same roots. Okay, the next word is banana. I think my banana is a little bit better than my strawberry, hopefully. And en español, it's plátano. Plátano. Can you say plátano? Muy bien. Plátano. And this is what plátano looks like written down. Plátano. If you notice, I've got a little dash above my A, the first A. That is because I need to put a slight bit more emphasis on that part of the word. So if you listen carefully, plátano. There's more emphasis on that A than this A. But don't worry about it too much, because most of the time it just comes naturally. Okay, so that's banana, plátano. I don't know about my dodgy drawings. I think hopefully this is kind of clear. We've got a couple of vegetables for us. I feel like I've been eating a lot of some of these things. This is a potato, or one potato. That's two. Oh, no, we're going to do two potatoes. So, patatas. Can you say patatas? Muy bien. And patatas in Spanish looks a bit like this. Patatas. In English, we say the p there's quite a forceful p. But in Spanish, it's a lot softer, and I find it quite tricky to get the right one. One of my old Spanish teachers said she found it really funny the way that we say p, because it's so different to them. I couldn't hear the difference because I don't have, my hearing wasn't good enough, but we'll have a go at saying it's a bit softer than our p. So it's patatas, patatas. There's no plosive p sound. So that's potatoes. And the last food that I'm going to show you is carrots. And it's in español it's zanahorias, zanahorias, and it's like a th sound again, and I'll show you in a minute why it's a th sound at the start. Zanahorias. Your turn. Zanahorias. It's quite a tricky one, zanahorias, and it looks like this. There are two bits of phonics that I want to bring your attention to. So the Z, again, we've come to this before, it makes a th sound, and the H, if you listen, zanahorias. I don't say the H at all. So it makes no sound, it's like a silent one. Zanahorias. So that's carrots. Now, one of the things I thought might be a nice idea for you to do is to practice your vocabulary by creating a beautiful menu of some of the things that you've been eating during this time. So I made a menu of the day. I don't know if you can see that. There we go, I'll bring a bit. So I've put, if you can, in year 4 we've practiced making menus this year. So year 4 you've already got some food words that you can use for this activity. And then what your heading should be this: Menú del día. As you can see, I've also been practicing my calligraphy whilst I've been. It's a bit wibbly wobbly, but I'm practicing still. So that means menu of the day. And then words that you might find useful: el desayuno, so breakfast; el almuerzo, again that tricky Z, which is a th; and la cena. So we've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And as you can see, I've put in some things that these are some things you might want for your breakfast. So I've got toast, cereal, sausages, yogurt, so pan tostado, cereales, salchichas for a cooked breakfast, yogur. Then for lunch, un bocadillo, sandwich, we know that in year 4, don't we? Sopa, a soup, manzana, we just did that. Now, we learnt the word for patatas. This is patatas fritas. So here I've drawn a little thing that you might want a packet of crisps at lunchtime, but patatas fritas en español has two meanings, dos significados. So the first one can be that it's a packet of crisps. It can be that it's also chips. And you kind of tend to know, if you're in a restaurant, you're probably not going to be ordering a packet of crisps. You're probably going to be ordering a bowl of chips, not a packet of crisps. They usually tend to know which one's which. And then, so for dinner, I put some options of pizza. It's the same word, la misma palabra. El pollo, some chicken. And ensalada. It's got salad in the word ensalada. Okay, so there's some ideas of things that you can do. I hope that you have fun finding some other words that you might want to put in your menus. It could be that you want to find your favourite food. Perhaps you write a recipe, have a little go at writing a recipe for your favourite cake or biscuits or something like that you've been doing. But either way, I hope you have fun and enjoy playing with your new food words. Adios, chicos.